Hi David, this is Amanda with Digital Velocity and SEO, and here's the screencast video that I was telling you that I would do for you. Before we talk about your website, I wanted to go back over here to Google. I wanted to kind of run over your Google business listing and some ways that you can optimize this further or hire us to optimize it to get you, up in more of the keywords, in the map pack for more of your keywords. I noticed that you're coming up in second, for quite a few keywords, but there still are quite a few that you're showing up, I think like 7th, 8th, 9th. But anyways, so your Google business listing here, making sure that you have a lot of high quality photos and that you're geotagging your photos with your location is really important. Making sure that you have, so on your services, each one of these services should have a description for what that service is. So doing those, filling those out, making sure that you got reviews, what you do. It looks like you've got a lot of good reviews. I noticed that some of your older reviews and some of your negative reviews have not been responded to. And that's a big ranking factor. So, some of them are even like 5 years old, but I would still go back in there and write responses to those. Though you did, you guys have done a good job at responding to the negative ones, the ones that you have responded to. You've responded in a very good way. So, yeah. But, and then they give you this 750 word, place to write your description for your business, and you've just got one sentence here. So making sure that this is filled out, with the full 750 words, and throwing like a keyword or two in there is going to really help with your ranking factor. Just making sure that all this stuff is correct, that you're targeting the correct things, that you're in the correct categories. And then I noticed that your social medias aren't linked here either. That's kind of a newer thing in Google. Inside of your user face, you can link all of your socials now. So, but having, this optimized plus having what's called citations, which is your business name, address, and phone number as it's listed on Google in different directories across the web. So places like Yext, Yellow Pages, BBB, Facebook, anywhere there's a business directory listing. My company, what we do when we optimize these is we go and build 200 of those, so that you far surpass your competition, and so that it takes them a while to catch back up to you, because the optimized Google business listing and the citations, they're each about 50-50 for ranking factor for getting into that map pack in the first three listings here. So I don't know if you're familiar. I'm sure you are because you're doing the marketing stuff, but web pages are kind of split into different sections here. So like the first section is going to be any sponsored ads that are being run like on Google Pay Per Click, or if Google Guaranteed. I'm not sure whether Google Guaranteed has you as a niche. I think they actually do. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Google Guaranteed either. It's the newest of the Google ad programs, and it's an awesome program. If you are allowed in that, I might suggest getting involved in that. It's something where you just pay for qualified leads. You don't pay for clicks or impressions. Let me just look here and see if you guys are. So auto body, auto repair. For some reason, I feel like you guys are a category. Maybe this is just not an updated list. I'll take a look at that and get back to you. But it's a really, really great program that they have. You get refunds for the calls that come in outside of your service area or that aren't a service that you provide. So you're really just paying for qualified leads. It's much better than any other ad program that I've ever had anybody in. But you had mentioned something about being in some sort of an ad program, so I'm not sure whether you're doing pay-per-click or what, but we can discuss that in our phone call if you want. So anyways, the three sections. So there's the pay-per-click ads up here, and then there's the business map pack. So this is, your first three listings, sometimes four listings here next to the little map. and then the organic listings down below, which is where your website comes into play. And we like to really try and get you into all of those sections so that you're taking as much real estate on page 1 of Google as possible. So you're just not giving anybody the option to go anywhere else. So yeah, looking at your website, I plugged you into a tool that I use called Ahrefs. And this basically shows me like the back end of your website. So I'll be able to see your keywords here and your backlinks. And then I pulled up a bunch of your competition too, so we'll kind of take a look and see like what they're doing as well. So just to explain this dashboard here a little bit, the UR and the DR scores are basically like the trust that Google has in you, that you are who you say you are and you do what you say you do, and the power that's being driven to your website. And power gets driven to your website through what's called backlinks. And backlinks are basically any link that's on another website that leads back to your website. So if there was like a blog post about, windshield repair in Olympia, and then the author had provided a link that led back to your website, if it's what we call a do follow link, then they're saying that it's okay for Google to share their power with you. And so that's kind of how you move your keywords up into the first ranking positions on Google. The referring domains are just the websites that host those backlinks. Keywords, this is anything that somebody's going to type into Google to find you. And I'm pretty sure that you had said that you do marketing, so this is just reiterating what you already know. I apologize. This is just kind of what I run over with people. So but keywords are anything that somebody would type into the search bar to find you. The traffic is what you're getting to your site per month. So you're getting 77 people to your site per month right now organically. And looking at your keywords, what we're looking for here is like location specific keywords, so that we are targeting the people that are in your geographical area that are more likely to convert for you. So we go in here and do all of the keyword research between you and your competition and find all of the keywords that maybe they're ranking for that you're not, and get you, ranking for those keywords as well. And also by, doing active SEO to the words that you are already showing up for and increasing your position with those words, we can bring you more traffic too. So like, let's find auto glass repair Olympia. So there's 10 people searching for that per month. It's got a keyword difficulty of 2. If you were going to run cost per click. So if you were going to run Google ads for it, that's how much a click would cost you. This is how much traffic you're getting to your site from this word, and this is the position that you're in on Google. So for auto glass repair Olympia, there's 10 people searching for it. The keyword difficulty is 2, and basically this tells me how difficult a word is to rank for, how much competition is also trying to rank for it. So this is on a scale of 0 to 100, 0 being the easiest to rank for and 100 being the hardest. And so like if, a keyword has a keyword difficulty of 0, basically with doing active SEO, you could see yourself ranking for that keyword, within the first 3 weeks or so. A keyword difficulty of 1, anywhere from, 3 to 5 for 6 weeks. A keyword difficulty of 2, 6 to, 9. So, and kind of so on and so forth. So you can kind of see some of these higher keyword difficulty. I mean, they're still all relatively easy words to rank for, but these ones will take a longer, obviously. And so when you do this, you kind of see yourself trickle in for keywords while you're doing active SEO. You'll see yourself kind of trickle in for the really, easy ones first, and then, a 1 and a 2 will pop up, and later on down the line, so you're never like gonna stop and then start ranking all these words at the same time. It's gonna slowly, gradually build by the keyword difficulty. So you can kind of see here, you're drawing some traffic from some of your keywords here, but like right here you drop off, and so all of these keywords down here, they might as well not even be on there. So, building backlinks to these keywords and getting them moving up in the rankings, because like right now you're on page 8, 9, 7, 6, 6, 4, 5. So you're, on the heavy pages, the pages where, nobody looks. And, they say that the place to hide the dead bodies is page 2 of Google, because nobody ever looks there. So, you're showing up for these keywords already. We want to get you ranking for them too, so that you're actually drawing in some of this traffic here, to your website. So, looking at some of your competition here, it was kind of weird because you have a couple of that are global global competitors. So like SafeLight and some of them are going to be just gigantic as far as their traffic. I mean, 457,000 people. This is per month, to this website. So this is SafeLight. So, I mean, and I could look at, the direct link, so like the path link that took me here, the page that actually was ranking above you in Google. It's nothing pretty much. So it's really dependent upon their subdomain and what they're running with their subdomain. But then I did find some local competition as well. And so pulling up them, you're pretty close in, keywords and in traffic to most of these places. But here you'll see they've got 136 backlinks, 161 keywords, so they've got quite a few more keywords than you do. But they're only bringing in 60 people, and what were we bringing in here? So yeah, you're bringing in 77, so you're actually bringing in more traffic than this person is. They just have a bunch more keywords than you, but I mean, it's the same kind of thing with them. They're probably just not ranking for any of their keywords. So yeah, they drop off right here. And then all these keywords that they have, they're not showing up for. But they've also got, looks like Vancouver, Washington on here, which you did say you go to Vancouver. So that would be something that we could possibly get you ranking for. But yeah, just kind of, filling in the blanks where, with the keywords that you're not currently showing up for, getting those put into the content on your website. I'm not sure where your website's built right now, but we work specifically with WordPress websites, and more specifically with Elementor Pro. So I'm not sure where your site is built. And anyways, that's something that we could talk about in our phone call. But yeah, so some of those are kind of some of the ways that I could show you that your competition is outranking you, and some ways that we can kind of beef up your marketing here to get you ranking above them in some stuff, and to optimize some other stuff so that we can get you moving up for different keywords in the map pack that you're not ranking for right now. So anyways, if you want to schedule that 20 to 30 minute phone call with me to move forward to the next step, just go ahead and reach back out via email and we can figure out a time to do that. I hope you found this helpful, and have a great day.